So today we are going to be talking about the 5 worst Batsuits in the Batman Arkham series. This is all based on my opinion. I should state that just before we get into it. So coming into number 5, the 5th worst, in my opinion, is the Zur-En skin from Batman Arkham Knight. This skin, I will state some positives. I think it stands out a lot, maybe not for the right reasons, but it's very unique and it is very different to the rest of the suits in the game, and I am aware it isn't a game original, it is from comics and stuff, but I can't really give it much praise because to me it just doesn't work. As I said, it is very colourful, but I just think it doesn't fit the world at all. I don't really want to call it armour, but the colour of, the armour, the suit as a whole, like the purples, reds, orange, yellows, it just does not work in my opinion. And with Arkham Knight's graphics and just the world in general, I don't think that this suit fits. I do not have too much to say about this suit. I just don't think it is one of Batman's best. Next up, I have the Long Halloween skin from Arkham Origins. Now, this skin, in my opinion, is pretty cool. However, in Arkham Origins, I don't think it looks very good. The shade of blue doesn't look very right, and the actual costume looks sort of rubbery and just... It wouldn't be something... obviously, criminals are afraid of Batman, but this is probably the least threatening one that you can wear in Origins, or one of, at least. To me, the blue is just a weird colour, and going along with Origins, graphics and stuff like that, it just doesn't really work. I would prefer to pick basically any other skin over this one, and I would say it's one of, if not the worst skins in Arkham Origins. At third, I have Thrill Killer Batman, also from Arkham Origins. This one is just weird to me, and I don't know where this comes from. I assume it's from a comic or something. I'm actually not sure, but to me, it doesn't fit the game at all, and I just don't like the colours of it. I think the yellow is too bright. It looks orangey, and it just doesn't look that good. When you're playing, in my opinion, the colours are kind of distracting. Not to the level of a skin like Zur-En, but to me, when the actual costume is distracting and stops you from enjoying the game, or this one isn't massively distracting, it's just, when you're playing as Batman, you want to look cool, you want to feel like you're Batman, and this isn't something I would expect Batman to wear. The reason I think it's worse than the last ones, as I said, is basically just for that reason, and with the other ones I just mentioned, I could see Batman wearing them in some type of story, just not in that one. But this outfit, I can't imagine working in any Batman story, whether that's a movie, a game, anything like that. So this one, in my opinion, is one of the weakest skins in the Arkham series. Now, this wasn't actually originally going to be on this list, but I went back to it, and I have to put it on this list, unfortunately, and that's the 1970s suit from Arkham Knight. Now, in Arkham City, I think that this suit was actually really good. It was on my last video for some of the best Batsuits in the Arkham series, but in my opinion, they fumbled it so bad in Arkham Knight simply because they added pupils, and that might sound like a dumb reason to have him on this list, especially at second, but it's just so dumb, and I have no idea why they did this. The skin itself doesn't look that good in Arkham Knight. The graphics are very impressive in that game, and I think the 1970s Batsuit just doesn't really work in that world that much, especially with the colour tone they went for. But having pupils makes it look so much worse. In Arkham City, it was more... It was based on the comics, obviously, so it's the Arkham Knight one, but in the comics, he didn't have pupils, and that made him more intimidating, which was important because when Batman's wearing, light blue, he wouldn't be as, for lack of a better word, scary to criminals. So him, not being able to see his eyes makes him more threatening. But in this one, in Arkham Knight, I don't see people, being that afraid of Batman if he's wearing this suit. Now, of course, he's Batman, so they're going to be at least a little scared, but I don't think that this suit works very well. If they at least got rid of the pupils and, changed the shade of blue they went with, I think it could have worked a little better. But as I said, originally this wasn't going to be in the video, but I just had to put it there because it is really annoying to me. Now, in my opinion, the worst skin in the Arkham series is from Arkham Knight and is the anime Batsuit. What in the even fuck is that? I don't hate it. I should say that. I don't hate any in the Arkham series, but I don't know why this exists. Now, there might be like a Batman anime out there. I assume they didn't just make this up for no reason, because that'd be really random. And if it does exist, obviously I haven't seen it, but this design is just so bad. I really don't have anything to say about it, aside from the fact that, I mean, the colours are right, is really all I can give it. I think it's weirdly at the same time, it's over-detailed, but also, like, not. Like, there's too much going on, but also not enough. It's just... And just the actual shape, just everything going on with it is just weird and sort of excessive, and I just don't understand why it's in the game over some of Batman's more iconic looks. Let me know which Batsuit you think is the worst in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing for more Batman Arkham videos, and I hope to see you in the next video.